Testing, testing. Good. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor to be here. Of course, this is a quite sensitive topic. It's a very controversial one in the industry. With as Charles mentioned just now, right? We a lot of companies trying to do our best to be more innovative, but at the same time think about the sustainability side of it. And at Chimera, we believe we have something to offer to the industry that could create a big impact to the marketplace. Okay, so today's topic. A new era of biodegradable and water-based solutions for heat transfer and hi-vis products. A little bio about myself. My name is Hin Fong. Okay, I also go by Fong. Some of my friends call me by my first name, Hin. So it all works out. I graduated from North Carolina State University in the U.S. This is where my family lives, and study in the College of Textiles, okay, with the degree in brand management and marketing. And right now, I am taking the role of managing director at Chimera Multinational. Okay, it's a Taiwanese company. Previous experience, my first career, I started with Burlington Industry after I graduate. So, they're right in the back. I've been with Safe Reflections for over 10 years, mainly on the hi-vis reflective products, okay, heat transfer fabrics, type of product lines. And then I was with Bemis for a little bit over a year with them. So that's a quick bio of myself. So now, today we only have 20 minutes in this presentation, so I want to stay very focused on our topic. And later we'll open up for discussions. Okay. Three things. Okay. Quick intro on the company, and the two different water-based solutions that we are bringing to the table today, and then sharing with you guys. So for those of you who just joined and did not get a chance to have the heat transfer with the fabric samples, make sure you get that. Can you raise your hand if you didn't get one? We'll get you one real quick. Keep your hands raised so we understand where you are, okay? And of course, the last portion is Q&A, question and answer. So who is Chimera, right? We are a subsidiary of Chansline Holdings, okay? Chansline Holdings is a Taiwanese-based company. We are basically seen as a high-tech, sustainable coater in PU, PET, glow-in-the-dark, reflective coating, TPU, okay, silicone, all the different kind of decorative heat transfer film from raw materials. That's where we start, okay, from adhesive, right, making the PET carrier liner. Now, we have been in the industry for over 15 years in our manufacturing experience, and to a lot of brands, to garment factories, to footwear factories, to bag factories. We are their technology partner, providing one-step solution when it comes to heat transfer, okay, logos, cut parts, trims, and even the latest, we have Eco Flash, the hottest item now in the marketplace. We've been attracting a lot of attention. So that's one of the water-based solution that we want to talk about in a little bit. A very quick, overview of our global footprint. So in China, we have our own coating facility in Xiamen, China, and then different part of China converting, okay, making logos. So we don't make everything in the same spot, okay. We pick the place where we have the most advantage, and then the place where we have the most expertise to do what we do. So from raw materials and prepping all the PU reflective heat transfer film, fabric coating, everything is done in Xiamen, right? And then two location in China for converting. In Sri Lanka, we have a tech and sales support office, okay, working with the garment vendors, garment customers over there. And then today, I want to mostly focus in Taiwan, okay. In central Taiwan, this is where we have our Eco HTP water-based heat transfer solution that is being made from Taiwan. And then also central Taiwan, our Light Textiles Inc., that's our sister company, okay. They utilize the raw materials from Chimera, where we qualify and specify and make TPU, high stretch elastic yarn, reflective elastic yarn. So make sure you guys can go check us out. And then our Taipei headquarters has Chimera and Light Textile. We work as a team over there. Now, the first technology I want to bring to you guys is called the Eco HTP. Okay. Now, this biodegradable term is sensitive. I have to share with you, not all TPU is biodegradable. Okay? So most likely two different types that can be easily degrade and decompose. Number one is chemical company would add organic blocks to its molecule chain, right? Allowing it to be degradable in 3 to 5 years. That's one, going through a different process. The other one is polyester-based TPU. Have a easier under unfavorable conditions, like hot climates in soil, during the duration of time, 3 to 5 years, mostly the material will be attacked by fungi and bacteria. That's how it happens in the process. So with our water-based solution, this is a tri-layer. Okay, the samples that you have on hand is a tri-layer eco-friendly heat transfer PU product. Okay, Ocotex certified to Appendix 6, Class 1. Now, for those of you who are not, of course, everyone know Ocotex, but then we talk about Appendix 4, Appendix 6, Class 1 and Class 2. Most of the heat transfer, screen printing heat transfer in the industry, okay, most likely the highest class that they can obtain is Appendix 4, meaning no harmful to the human body, okay. Class 1 is baby article. Now, for the Eco HTP, we are Ocotex certified to Appendix 6, meaning no harm to the body, but at the same time, no harm to the environment. Okay, that's basically the highest standard in Ocotex testing. With Class 1 is baby article. A few points I want to bring here. Okay, probably not going to go through everything. So this is all the color you see, we use water-based ink, okay, to do the printing, okay. And then so in the process, the whole process is clean. There's no VOC release, okay. There's no solvent involved in our process, and eliminate water pollutions, okay. I will jump into the water usage in the next slide so you guys can have a better idea of what we are talking about, and in terms of the comparison now, to what existing technology that we have. So if you happen to have been in our booth, right, look at the different artwork that we have on the backdrop, very vibrant color, and then we have different adhesive system that works for low temperature, high stretch, okay. Polyester fabric is very heat sensitive, so we can, with this technology, we can easily use 130 degrees Celsius to bond with the fabric, and can still withstand 60-degree washing. And again, not all DWR fabric, okay, it will work on. We have to do testing, but then that's an example of a Gore-Tex fabric with DWR and then waterproof. And we're able to get our our product to work on that as well. So, you know, a lot of this, the rest, feel free to stop by our booth. I want to focus on some of the main point in terms of water saving, and then how this technology is actually very different than the other ones in the marketplace. Okay. We did some study, right? Using our Ego XGB versus the screen printing. Now, I'm not going to get involved with, I'm not going to get into the different costing. I've highlighted two things here that I would like to catch your attention. Okay, with 4 production line of our Ego XGB compared to 4 production line in traditional, conventional screen printing heat transfer method. Every month, a screen printing plant will have to utilize 60,000 on average, 60,000 liters of water to clean out all the screen, the environments of that. Okay, our Ego XGP consume 3,000 liters because this is, for us, what we do is a waterless process. Okay, and there's no requirement for any water waste management in our pipeline because there's no solvent, there's no VOC, there's no much cleaning to do. Of course, there are additional water wastage or require to do the further cleaning to dilute the solvents, the emulsion, filler, ink, etc. So in this aspect, I want to bring it to you guys. Imagine if we scale this into 40 production lines. The water consumption, the amount of water we can help to save, okay, and not spending it down the drain. It's tremendous. That's the point that I really wanted to bring it to you guys. So I mentioned about a tri-layer product. They are very thin, flat. When we make a heat transfer on the body, it's quite flexible, right? Comfortable. So the top layer is what we use with all the water-based ink, okay, to mimic the PU characteristic of it. Second layer with the white PU also is the white ink that we use, okay, to mimic the PU characteristic. The last layer here, we use a polyester-based TPU, okay. Different formulations. We developed, with this technology, we developed from the machine with raw materials that we have total control because we make those fumes, we make the PET, okay? We have special adhesive that works for different substrates. And lastly, if it's for footwear, then it can form a very structural support, strong structural support for the upper, okay? I have some samples here that I would like to share with you guys as we advance on. This one I like to spend a couple more minutes on it, and hoping, a picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So 2 years ago, we developed this process, this technology, Ego XGB. Our first goal was to, as a replacement of all, if not all, most of the tags that we use on the garment. Imagine one jacket still having 6 different non-woven tags. Sometimes it's irritating. Where do they end up? I would never keep them, so I cut it off, drop in the trash can, end up getting burned, creating more CO2, or end up in the ocean, right? Causing the contaminations to the ocean life. So we had this simple idea. What if we develop a machine that is water-based, that's clean in our process, okay? That doesn't consume much water or doesn't create a lot of water pollution or none at all. And then we use a QR code concept, a 1 by 5 centimeter readable, detectable, even after wash. That, for brands, you guys can tell a lot of stories in the cloud. Your collections, your fabric, your sustainability story, you can upload everything online. So 10 years ago, this concept may not work, but we are convinced that nowadays, with QR code, with the cloud, everything is possible. So imagine how much cost we get to save from having to make all of this. Okay, number one. Second, the cost of being sustainable, right? Right here, so we often say, hey, carbon neutral journey, but we never realize that, hey, if we start something small as this, and 10 million pieces of one size label to replace with 70 million pieces of other things that we need to make to represent that, that's huge. Okay, that's huge. That's something to take away and for you guys to really think about the concept of our water-based heat transfer solution. So before I move on, okay, so that was the last slide of Ego HTP. Any questions before I move on to the next water-based solution? Yes.
Hi, I'm Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Thanks for the presentation so far. Your slide says it's degradable,
Yeah.
recyclable, and what was the third one? Decomposable?
Yep.
What do you mean by recyclable?
Okay. Recyclable. Very good question. So on the heat transfer, the sample, the PET, okay. A lot of heat transfer decorative film, whether it's reflective or PU, that PET film, a lot of time it's not recyclable because they are wax, okay, they are silicone, other release ingredient on there for the heat transfer to work. That particular PET film that you guys are holding on is completely recyclable because there are no additives to it. That's one. The other one is, so if we believe the mono components is easier for recycling, then we have the perfect solution for footwear. Imagine if the whole footwear is made of TPU, but the very top surface, the upper, we got to use some other materials for it previously, but maybe not anymore, right? All of this is done without Ego HTP. And the adhesive, right? Other than the TPU adhesive, the rest is just water-based ingredient. The adhesive is polyester-based TPU. So as a mono-component footwear structure, this is, we believe, this is a solution to that. Okay? So decomposable, basically, during the process of the biodegradable, right? In the process itself, the product being attacked by fungi, bacteria, starting to decompose. I want to stay on time, so we'll take the rest of the questions later. Can I?
Fung, if you overrun by 5 minutes,
Yeah.
no worries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Please don't say that. I could
Don't
stand
make
here
it
and talk.
15. Don't make it 15. But if they're asking intelligent questions, we need intelligent answers.
Absolutely.
And Christine was on the money there.
Yeah, that was really fantastic and great questions. Yep. Anything else? If not, we're gonna head on to the next water-based solution for you guys. Yeah. Did I tell you I'm just so in love with our own product? This is Ego Flash. Ego HTTP, Ego Flash, everywhere, right? Make sure you guys stop by our booth. There are plenty to see, a lot of other examples. So, water base, okay? So, uh, in no time that we are ready for the glass beads of any reflective materials to be recyclable, okay? I want to emphasize on one thing here, and then that water-based solution is the process. If you have seen the conventional rainbow reflective fabric in the marketplace, it comes in the form of dark purple, and then when the lights hit at it, it then reflects, gives you that rainbow reflective. That process has a lot to do with solvent pigment coating, okay? And then that particular product in the marketplace, most of the time, 9 out of 10 may not be able to meet RSL or any Ocotex requirements due to a couple of reasons. The solvent itself, but then the heavy metal additives that being used. So, so for Chimera, okay, we like to do things that other people cannot do, or will not be able to do. So we developed this Eco Flash technology. This is basically a water-based ink. Okay, no more solvent. Water-based ink, flood-coated the bottom of our glass beads, as shown in the video. Then we, transfer onto the fabric to make beautiful, beautiful rainbow reflective jackets, right? It comes in many different forms. So traditional, that particular product only is very limited to one color, but then, you see purple, you see blue, you see coral, right? You see olive, green, you see black. This is another short video clip. Can you play this? If you can, while I'll continue to talk. So, our goal is to, of course, eliminate water usage, right? Eliminate the air pollution that's causing during the production process. All the difference, basically our goal is to achieve zero chemical release substance during the whole coating process for this product. Of course, it comes in with, a lot of questions, right? Customer asks, hey, your product is water-based. Is it really durable during washing? Yeah, fortunately to share, after wash we can still maintain at a grade 3 to 4 level. Other things that those MOQs and things like that we can discuss later. But with this particular technology, it's limited with brightness, okay, within 30 candle power, but it's flashy, okay, it's stylish. We believe that's a place for this product. That's why we want to have this official kickoff this time, physical presence here to show the world what we have been up to. With reflective fabrics, there comes with a lot of other capabilities we can do. Embossing, foil prints, perforated to make it breathable, right? Or make it 2.5 layers, three layers. Even on the top, we can add durable water repellents finish, C0 durable water repellents. It's not always the easiest thing to do. Imagine you trying to put repellent finish, water repellent finish on glass. Okay, it's challenging. It's challenging, but we believe we have achieved that in our process. Just some more examples, okay? There are tons of other pictures that you guys will get to see in the next few slides. One thing I want to mention here, there's a myth in the marketplace about reflective products. So people we often think it's reflective coating, so it's supposed to be waterproof. It's reflective coating, so it's supposed to be has the durable water repellent finish. No, it's not. Okay, if you need waterproof, you still need that PU membrane on the back to make it waterproof and meet your standard. All the reflective fabric in the marketplace, remember this, is without DWR, including ours, okay? This is an additional process that we add on. But when you don't have DWR, okay, and if it's raining with the water stain, when the lights hit on it, the reflectivity of that area drops significantly. Versus where you have the DWR, you shake it off, right? The performance, high brightness performance still there. Okay, just something to share to clear out some of the myths that other customers were having all these years. So the rest is pictures. Enjoy. Those are very good eye candy. We have made those different mock-ups in our booth. Welcome to go check it out, right? Including the shoes, right? What I'm wearing is also Eagle Flash. So okay, that's the boots. Here, interesting thing. Eagle Flash, Eagle XGP, and we can even do emboss without Eagle XGP to make it more like the 3D looking. Okay. So yeah, that's my shoes. This one is what I. So when we designed this one, we wanted the whole upper to have the Eagle XGP. So, and again, if today I'm making the whole shoes to be TPU, this is a perfect things to bring in with colors, with designs. Okay, so that's my last slide. Make sure to come visit us. We are in booth D, 19 to 20, and then also D17 to 18. Okay, with our sister company, Lightimiz reflective yarn, elastic reflective yarn, showcasing, featuring 360-degree visibility. Okay, and then let's get connected, right? I'm on LinkedIn, email, anything is fine. So I think that was it. So now we can take some questions.
Okay, I've just been looking on the virtual stream. Felix, we can't enter virtual conversations with precise questions rather than, you're going to have to email Fung direct. His email address is there, but the platform we're using, you can't communicate for the individual answers. But from the audience here, does anyone want to pick on Fung? So you're going to let him get away scot-free? He showed the technology. Good on you, Fung. Fung, you've either stunned them in.
I think they cannot wait to go to my booth to see all the stuff. So that could be another reason why.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to kick Fung off stage because in 5 minutes' time, we've got a paper that I want to describe a bit more. So can we show our appreciation, please, for Fung?
Thank you, guys. Hope to see you in our booth, okay?
The next paper is going to start in 5 minutes, just a quick break. It's all about haptic technology. Now, if haptic's a word that you're not familiar with, it's the touch, it's the feel. We now have the technology to color match. So we can actually communicate electronically around the world to identify exact colors, which is superb. It's speeding up the process. But we can't communicate the touch, the softness of the drape of the fabric. There have been lots of experiments. I've been eavesdropping on the stuff at the University of Leeds, but I know there are lots of other projects. Eric's going to come on in 2 minutes' time. Eric will be on stage, and he will show you the progress that they have made in haptic technology. So touch and feel, how can we communicate that electronically? So another minute and a half, Eric, and then we'll let you introduce yourself.